Guys, we're back, and this stuff's starting to go down actually. Tom Rodrigoz knows the truth. And people are in danger. The night was pitch black. A thick cloud covering over the moon and stars cast a suffocating darkness inside the house. Tom Rodrigoz fury was unleashed like a storm, his anger fearing through the once peaceful home. He tore paintings from the walls, smashed furniture into splinters, and shattered glassware against the walls. Each crash echoed through the empty rooms, the sound of destruction and twisted sympathy in his rage. Claudia cowered in the corner, her heart racing as she watched Tom destroy everything in sight. His face was contorted with rage as she had never seen before. His eyes wild and unhinged. He was a man possessed, consumed by the memories that had resurfaced, the betrayal that buried in his chest. Claudia! He shouted, his voice booming as he hurried a lamp across the room, shattering it into pieces. That was Matthew's lamp. Matthew's a serial killer. You think you can run? You think you can hide from what you did? Claudia's survival instinct kicked in. She knew she couldn't stay there. Not with him like this. With her heart pounding in her chest, she turned and bolted to the front door. The sound of another crash behind her spurring her on. She yanked the door open and ran out into the night, not stopping until she was far enough away to feel somewhat safe. Her hands trembled as she pulled out her phone, desperately dialing the first number that came to mind. Shelby was curled up on her couch watching a movie, the soft glow of the TV casting shadows across the room. Her phone buzzed on the coffee table, and she frowned as she saw Claudia's name on the screen. Claudia, she answered, concern immediately flooding her face. What's wrong? Claudia's voice was frantic, barely coherent. Shelby, it's Tom. He's lost it. He remembers everything and he's destroying the house. I barely got out. Shelby's blood ran cold. Where are you? I'm outside, but I don't know where to go. I'm scared, Shelby. I need help. I'm coming. We'll figure this out. Stay safe, Claudia. Shelby hung up, her heart racing. She knew this was bad, worse than anything they'd ever faced before. Meanwhile, across town, Clara was sitting with Jennifer, the two of them enjoying a quiet evening together. The peace was shattered when Clara's phone rang and she saw Claudia's number flashing on the screen. Claudia, what's going on? Clara asked, her voice tight with worry. Tom remembers Clara. He knows everything and he's out of control. He's going to come after all of us. I just know it. Clara felt a chill run down her spine. She looked at Jennifer, her eyes wide with fear. We have to do something. We can't let him get to us. Jennifer nodded, her face set with determination. We won't. Across town, Jill Robinson sat on the floor of her bathroom, her hands shaking as she clutched a small bag of drugs. Across town, she's flipping taking drugs. She had tried so hard to stay clean, but the weight of everything had pushed her to the edge. The drugs were a temporary escape, a way to numb the pain, but just as she was about to succumb, her phone rang, the sound jarring her out of her haze. She stared at it for a moment, the name Claudia blurring in her vision. With trembling hands, Jill answered. Claudia, Jill, it's Tom. He remembers he's coming for us all, and we need to stop him. Jill's breath hits, the fear cutting through her fog of her eye. What do we do? Meet us at the old warehouse. We need to end this once and for all. Evie, meanwhile, was sitting with Sansa, the two of them talking quietly. The bond they had formed was one of the few bright spots in Evie's life, a source of comfort and strength. But that comfort was shattered when her phone rang. She saw Claudia's name and felt a knot of dread tighten in her stomach. Claudia, she answered, her voice tentative. Evie, it's Tom. He knows everything. He's gone crazy and we need to stop him before he does something worse. Evie's heart pounding in her chest. Where do we meet? The old Horror House. Where we need everyone. Sansa looked at Evie with concern, but Evie just nodded, her face set with determination. Let's go. The women arrived at the old warehouse, an old abandoned warehouse, one by one, their faces pale with fear but set with resolve. Claudia was already there, her eyes wide with terror, but there was a steady determination in her eyes as she spoke. This is it, Claudia said, her voice trembling but firm. We can't run from him anymore. We have to stop him. Shelby clenched her fist, anger boiling just beneath the surface. He'll never stop, not unless we make him. Clara nodded, her eyes cold. We've got to end this for good. Jill, still shaking from her near relapse, swallowed hard. What do we do? Evie looked around at the group, her voice steady as she spoke. What we should have done on Christmas Day. We make sure Tom Rodrigoz never forgets the day he messed with Melodrama Heights. The silence that followed was heavy, each woman understanding the gravity of what they were about to do. There was no turning back now. They had to end it, whatever the cost. As they stood there, the night dark and foreboding around them, they knew that one thing, Tom Rodrigoz had unleashed something he couldn't control, and now they were ready to make sure he would pay for it. To be continued. Oh my goodness. They're all gonna try and kill Tom Rodrigoz. Put an end to the villain, manipulative, evil man once. The principal of Melodrama Heights needs to go. Melodrama High. Oh my god, never. Bro, that is so crazy. He's gonna regret the day he ever messed with Melodrama Heights. Oh, it's Endgame. Endgame's coming. It's time for Tom Rodrigo's final stand. Who lives? Who dies? Oh my god. Tom Rodrigo's, the end is coming for you. Hopefully you die.